During a panel discussion at the Human Rights and Humanitarian Forum in Los Angeles in May 2024, experts, lawyers, and activists gathered to discuss the global refugee crisis, the rise in forced displacement, and potential solutions. Organized by the Aurora Humanitarian Initiative in collaboration with UCLA's The Promise Institute for Human Rights, the discussion was moderated by Nasra Ismail, U.S. Enterprise Executive Director at Alight. Speakers included UCLA law professor Ahilan Arulanantham, founder of Empower Rez Gardi, chief of mission at IOM Mexico Dana Ladek, and the Sentry Co-Founder John Prendergast.
I am the U.S. Executive Director for Alight. I'm extremely proud to be here and to welcome all of you to this discussion on forced displacement.
Rez Gardi, a Kurdish refugee and an international lawyer based in New Zealand, kicked off the discussion by emphasizing the need for refugees to actively participate in shaping policies rather than being passive recipients of aid. She stressed that such inclusion is essential for creating equitable and effective systems.
Refugee participation in policymaking can help transform the global refugee system. It can help it become more equitable, more effective, more responsive, and importantly, more legitimate.
Dana Ladek, chief of mission at IOM Mexico, provided a global overview of displacement, discussing the growing numbers of internally displaced people, refugees, and asylum seekers. She also reflected on the challenges of accurately assessing and addressing these populations.
The current statistic is that there's 117 million people who are either internally displaced, refugees, or asylum seekers in the world.
Ladek pointed out that inadequate registration systems and unclear definitions of displacement further complicate efforts. Meanwhile, natural disasters resulting from climate change create even more challenges for these vulnerable, displaced communities. She details IOM's new strategic plan focused on addressing the global displacement crises.
We have a strategy that we just launched, and our strategic plan that goes from 2024 to 2028 has three main priorities. The first one is saving lives. The second one is identifying solutions for displacement. And the third one is promoting regular pathways for people in mobility.
John Prendergast, co-founder of the Sentry, focused on the systemic causes of forced displacement, revealing how government officials and international collaborators sometimes orchestrate displacement for political or financial gain, escalating to ethnic cleansing or genocide.
In most cases, there are specific officials in governments and their international collaborators who are deciding to pursue strategies of forced displacement. They can escalate to ethnic cleansing, as you all know, and sometimes even to genocide.
Prendergast noted that those responsible for mass displacement often face no repercussions, citing examples from Nagorno-Karabakh and Sudan. He called for the use of financial accountability to target the networks benefiting from displacement and human rights violations.
The orchestrators and the beneficiaries of forced displacement are usually deeply connected to the international financial system and are almost always laundering the proceeds of their human rights crimes.
Ahilan Arulanantham, a UCLA law professor, addressed the complexities of U.S. immigration policy under the Biden administration. He critiqued the inequities of how refugees are treated, particularly in relation to countries like Ukraine versus others.
There is no reason why you shouldn't be able to have all these simple, apply through the internet, don't have a fee, sponsor a whole family so that they don't get separated apart. So the administration never ran it for Afghanistan, but they faced a huge amount of withering criticism from people, including me and other people from my center, saying, hey, this is really discriminatory.
Rez Gardi concluded by reiterating the importance of involving those with lived experience in every stage of policy creation, from planning to evaluation, ensuring that solutions are informed, meaningful, and effective.
And then being involved in the planning, the design, the implementation, and then afterwards in the evaluation to say, how could it be improved?
Thank you so much to the panelists. A round of applause to everyone, and a round of applause to all of you.